This is what happens when you get a potato and slice it really thin. We get what's called a chip or a fry in other places, or a crisp, whatever. We're gonna be making these. It starts off with a beautiful Idaho russet potato. This is what I'm gonna be using for the fries. Fries. Chips, fries. Are these chips or fries? We'll see. What I'm gonna be using here is a mandolin. This is a Japanese Ben Reiner mandolin. This is my favorite tool for the job. It's got the rubber here. Sits down firmly just like that. But first, we're gonna get some water. The reason why we got the water is because we don't want the potatoes to oxidize as we cut them. So this will keep them from oxidizing and turning brown. I'm adding rice wine vinegar because it's not too strong of a taste. This is my preferred vinegar. It's got a nice sweetness to it. This is also gonna help with the texture of the potato. It's gonna be a little more crunchier. So just go over here. As you can see, it already has these slits here, just like that. And let me check my thickness first, see where we're at. That's a little too thick for me. It's a little tighter. And that is about where I want it right there. That's a good thickness for our potatoes. So I'm just gonna be slicing all of them into my water and they won't oxidize. Okay, now what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna get a strainer or a sieve just like this, toss them on there and let all that water drain out before I fry them. Like this, let all that water drip down because we do not want wet potatoes when we're frying things. Okay, now for these guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and fry them in some rice oil that I have over here. That is really hot. So I would suggest frying them in rice oil, peanut oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, any kind of high smoke point oil. And this one right here smells really good right now because we just filmed a French fry video and we had all these spices and stuff. So this is kind of a seasoned oil. So let's see if that affects the chip flavor as well. 325 is where I want to be at right now. We're at around 323, 324. That is perfect. So we'll just go ahead and drop these in. Once again, you hear that splashing? That's the water. I've got kosher salt and then some citric acid. This is going to add a little bit of brightness to it. And then paprika for that nice smoky flavor. Give that a little tossy toss. And then this is gonna be our chip seasoning right here. Make sure to agitate your potatoes just so they get fully cooked all around. They don't stick together, stuff like that. You wanna keep agitating it constantly. And then try to like submerge it once in a while. Give it a couple of dunks with your spider. This is called a spider, by the way. Really good tool when you're frying. If you overcrowd the pot just like this, your chips aren't gonna be a nice structure. I mean, it's still nice and crunchy, curly, but it won't be like this chip, which is like a more fuller chip. So just keep that in mind. If you wanna overfill the pot, that's what you're gonna get right there. All right, we're taking a little coffee break and we almost burned the chips. Just be mindful, they can go quick. Okay, so at this stage, this color, perfect. GBD, golden brown delicious, that's what it stands for. We drop them into the bowl with our spider, our amazing tool, the spider. And then we've got our beautiful French fry spice, our French fry seasoning. The recipe will be down below. Little tossy toss. And you know, the citric acid part is very important. I think it adds a very nice pop to it. If you don't have that, add a touch of lime juice, I would say. Touch of lime juice, and you're good to go. And look at that beautiful potato chips or French fries, whatever you call them. Because I think in the, what's it called? Britainland? Europe? Britainland. They call these French fries, I think, or something like that. They call them fries? They call chips chips? I don't know what they call them, right? You want to try this one?
Yeah.
See if it's crunchy.
It's good?
Yeah. That's crunchy.
And that is how we make beautiful fries.